totally different. Okay. So we are just going to continue what we were doing this morning. Who can remind me?
We were.
What main idea is? What? Go ahead, Ariana.
The main idea is what an author wants you to understand the main idea the most.
Okay, Gio.
The main idea is like what they're all talking about and what the story is about.
Right. So like what the author wants you to know most and what the story is about. Okay. What about key details?
Detail that supports the main idea.
So we have this table here. Why is that table useful for us?
The table is useful because if you read the lens, it helps you understand that like the table says. And if you were to make a story about what legs are used for, it would help understand what they can use for.
Right, so the legs on the table, just like the legs right here, those are the supports of the table. Because if we just have the top of the table,
It would just fall.
It would just fall. We wouldn't have a point to the story.
It would be a little hole here right there.
Right, so the main idea might be fruit, but then
And we wouldn't have to sit on the ground.
so it's telling us about fruit, but then what do we know about fruit if there's no details in there?
We need because so we understand what it's about.
Right, yeah. So let's go ahead and look at these stories. There's 4 different stories in here. I want you to look at number 3 first. Number 3. And I am just going to do it on my own, and then I will have you guys help me, okay?
Can I get on the
What?
third main idea?
Yep, so number 3 here. Okay, so I'm going to read it out loud. So violins and violas are very similar. Both of them are string instruments that you might find in an orchestra. You also might find a cello in an orchestra. Violins and violas both have 4 strings that you play by using a bow or by plucking. Also, they are both played by being held between the shoulder and chin. So first, there's one sentence in here that doesn't fit. I'll read it again. So follow along with me as I read. Number 3. Number 3, number 3, number 3, number 3. Okay, I'll read it again. Violins and violas are very similar. Both of them are string instruments that you might find in an orchestra. You also could find a cello in an orchestra. Violins and violas both have 4 strings that you play by using a bow or by plucking. Also, they are both played by being held between the shoulder and chin. So when I'm reading this, I'm hearing violins and violas, which are 2 instruments. And then in here, it starts talking about a cello.
It started talking about
Yeah, it started talking about it in the 1, 2, 3rd sentence. Is my story about cellos? No. So I'm just going to cross out that sentence. So you could also find a cello in an orchestra. Well, I don't really need to know that. But I'm going to put a box around my main idea. So violins and violas, that's kind of what they're about, so it's comparing them. So I'm going to put a box around the main idea, and then I need to underline key details. So, they're telling me they're string instruments.
Yeah, there's 4 strings.
Yep, so probably a key detail up there. It is telling me that there's 4 strings.
You can play it
By bow or plucking. So those would be currently 3 key details of that. So first, I'm going to cross out the sentence that doesn't fit in there. Because it doesn't support my main idea, does it? So cross out that sentence, put a box around the main idea. Hang on, put a box around the main idea, and then underline key details. So let's do one together. Go ahead and look at number 1. Number 1. Oh.
I think that's my version.
Number 1. I think so too.
This?
Okay, there you go.
have a name on it. We don't put names on it.
Ready? Are you looking at number 1? Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. So we have. Let's read it all together. Okay. Women's gymnastics is a very popular sport to watch during the Olympics. The girls compete on 4 different events: uneven bars, balance beams, vault, and floor. Men's gymnastics has 6 different events. While the women's floor routine is to music, the uneven bars balance team are vault are not to music. So give me a thumbs up if you think you might know the sentence that probably doesn't fit in there.
Or not to music.
Let's read it again. Okay, I'll read it. So this time just listen and give me a thumbs up when you might have it, okay? Women's gymnastics is a very popular sport to watch during the Olympics. The girls compete on 4 different events: uneven bars, balance beam, vault, and floor. Men's gymnastics has 6 different events. While the women's floor routine is to music, the uneven bars, balance beam, and vault are not to music. Give me a thumbs up if you think you know the sentence that probably doesn't fit. Thumbs up. Go ahead and read it again if you need to.
No, because the boys.
You can catch you at the 2, it says not music.
Not to music. So it's talking about those events that aren't to music. So let's find our main idea. Why don't we do that? What would the main
Gymnastics.
Okay, so what do we need to do with our main idea?
Square.
Put a box around it. So Alex, put a box around the main idea.
Okay, so here we go. Today we're going to
Put a box around the main idea.
this one if you don't know what it is. So Alex is going to take out the note.
Just so.
That's the only way you're
Isn't it?
Okay. And now, so our main idea is what, Alex?
Alright.
So now go ahead and read it with a partner, with the person next to you, and try to find the sentence that doesn't fit. That's not a supporting detail.
Okay.
So you think well, it probably isn't a supporting detail. So Alex, so women's gymnastics is a very popular sport to watch. The girls compete on 4 different events: uneven bars, balance beam, vault, and floor. Men's gymnastics has 6 different events. While the women's floor routine is to music, the uneven bars, balance beam, and vault are not to music.
Alright,
Oh, but because I know all that.
So what does it fit?
Both
Right, but it's based off of this.
women
Talking about women's
men.
gymnastics.
There's never.
But is there anything else about men's gymnastics?
No.
So what do you think is the detail that doesn't fit?
Men's gymnastics.
Okay, and why is that, Alex?
We don't talk a lot about it.
We don't really talk about men's gymnastics, and then they bring it up.
it said,
So let's go ahead and cross out the idea that men's gymnastics has 6 different events. Because do we need to know that? No, we don't need to know that. Okay, now with the person next to you, go ahead and underline some of the key details. Underline the key details.
Key detail is
Where do we need to exit out?
So where do you think?
Like,
Mm-hmm.
has 6 different.
Yeah.
so I got
The rest of it isn't talking about men's gymnastics.
when I got home, I saw a note.
Underline the key details with the person
It
next
said,
to you.
I hope you feel better.
Your elbow partner. Together.
Alright.
Okay. Okay. So underline key details. Ethan.
Detail is they tell you that the key detail is that they tell you the women's gymnastics does it say that in the story? Yeah, it does say that about the gymnastics and the story about how it was like
So I heard Gio, which is asked Ariana, does it say that in the story? That's a great question to ask yourself. If you're trying to think about the main idea and key details, think about it. Does it tell me that in the story, or did I just come up with that? So make sure we're looking at the story to tell us. Okay?
not relying on the brain.
Right. Yeah, because I know you're super smart, but I want to know what the story says.
Lot like what I know.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather look at the story to help.
Yeah. So Taylor, tell me a key detail that you underlined.
That it tells you that there's uneven bars, bounce beam, ball, and floor.
So maybe we could say the different events they do? Yeah. Ethan, give me another one. What's a key detail you underlined?
Really look at those words because that's one of those where it makes sense. So I said, it was such a good so makes sense. There was no it still makes sense.
What is a key detail you underlined, Ethan?
So like right now, you guys
What?
we use our key for a reflection or
You
goal
do?
at the
Look
end.
at the story. What did you just read about?
And we were showing
Gymnastics. So
responsibility.
what is the key detail of the story?
So we were using responsibility.
So what's the sentence in there?
Alright, we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna look at Tool the Mule.
What about under it?
That tells you the
Look
number.
at it over and we're gonna
Yeah, can you say that out loud?
Owie. Did that
So it's a very popular sport in the Olympics. That's what it's telling me. So let's see. The popular sport to watch, and then the uneven bars. Okay. So if I were to take my sentence starters up here, the main idea is, what would I say?
Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
About the Olympics, the gymnastics.
Let's try that again. The main idea is
About women's gymnastics.
a detail is
They do it's important. Uneven bars, balance beam, vault, and
It's a very
Go ahead, Alex. The floor, yeah. So they do those events. Good, awesome. So go ahead and do number 4 by yourself. Okay? So number 4 here by yourself.
But we haven't done 2.
I know, we're gonna skip 2. I don't like number 2. So we're just doing 1, 3, and 4. So sorry, Anna, number 4. Number 4. What do I need to do first?
Read it.
Well, read it, yeah. But then what's the marks I make on here?
You cross off it.
Find the sentence that doesn't belong.
Okay, so I'm crossing out the sentence that doesn't belong, and then what am I doing, Alex?
Reading it.
I'm reading it, but what am I doing? I'm crossing out the sentence that doesn't belong, and then what do I do?
What the main idea is.
The main idea
So what do I do with it?
is put it in a box.
Put it in a box. And then Taylor, what else do I do? So I am,
Find the details.
yep, so what do I do?
Cross underline.
Underline. So I'm crossing out the sentence that doesn't belong, boxing in the main idea, and underlining key details. Go ahead, number 4. Can you do number 4?
I named my mule Tool makes me smile. My mule was looking for ice cream. Sorry. It was so cute. I am glad that
In the same section.
I'm glad
Because it's
my
not
mom
true.
that gave me a gift.
1, 2, 3,
Alright.
Today
They are machines. They do not shed. They do not leave everywhere. And coming up after golden.
if you draw like a cow, you put all your calm body, sit down, don't
So can you look on the what detail doesn't belong? Cross out the detail that you don't need in there.
Can't see it.
Right on there.
So Ethan, what is the detail that doesn't belong? Yeah, why doesn't that belong in there?
Because it's all about
Okay, so we don't need it. We don't need to know about golden retrievers right now. I'm sure they're great pets, but we don't need to know about them.
Pets don't shed.
Okay, let's hold that thought. Okay, bring that up in a second. So then, what would our main idea be? Sorry, Emma. Yep, they're miniature dash hounds, and they're telling us that they are wonderful pets. So kind of a cool thing is our main idea. So miniature dash hounds that are wonderful pets. Are you following along? Okay.
This is our
That's our
main idea.
main idea. Okay. So then, what would my key details be of this? So Jill, can you share a key detail with me?
More than other. More than the other.
Phone a friend. Can you share a key detail?
They are very playful.
They're playful. Yeah. Is that telling us why they're wonderful pets?
Yes.
So it's supporting my main idea?
And they're also loving.
And they are loving. So Alex, would that be another key detail?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so Taylor, what did you say a few minutes ago?
There's another thing that it's not right in here.
What don't you think is right?
Since they do not shed very much, they don't leave hair.
Not? Okay, so why? But is that, what does the story say?
It's true.
Okay. So would that detail fit then?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would probably fit. Alright, I will take these. So
Their name.
No names. I don't need names. Thank you. Alright, so wait, Taylor, we're not done. We're not done. There's a little more to do. Our main idea, how are you feeling? Thumbs up, I'm feeling awesome. I know how to find the main idea. I know how to find key details. To the side, like, kind of having a tough time. And down low is, I could use some help. So, no, here's your thumb. Okay, here's yours, Ethan. Alright. So if I was looking at my miniature dash hound story, I'm going to test you. You ready? And I was using this. If I were to ask you, hey Sariana, what was the main idea of the story you just read? What could you say?
Miniature. The miniature. Dasher.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even say that word. Dasher.
So go ahead, say it all together.
The main idea is a miniature
Dash hugs. Yep. And then, Alex, will you share a key detail with me from the story?
they're very playful.
They're very playful. So, ready? Say it together. And they're very playful, and that is what makes them wonderful pets. Isn't it? Okay, Gio, sit up for me. In your stool. Now you're going to do it on your own. Okay? So you're going to read the story, and then what do you put right here? Okay, and then what goes here?
The
Details. So what are some strategies that you could use for this story? How do you know how to find the key detail?
From the paper that we just did.
Yeah, so what did you just learn?
Like how like the thing works, and like you could just like do what you did onto that paper.
Right. So what might I do with the main idea, Alex?
Put it in here.
Yep, so I put it in there, and then when I read my story, I might want to
Find the details. Underline.
Put it in a box.
put it in a box, and then what do I do with my key details, Taylor? Underline them. All right, so put your name on
Do
these
we
ones.
have the same story?
They're all the same story. And this is on your own. Okay? On your own.
Is chocolate or raw potato skin? This one, okay. Memphis chicken.
Hold on. Oh, I think this is kind of like the one
What's back in your text?
Chopper followed me outside. Sit, Chopper, I commanded. Good dog. Shake, Chopper. Good boy. I fed him treats after he put his paw in
And the chickens get older, they can't lay anymore.
Did it say the story? Oh, you no? What is that?
My grandma says somewhat of My neighbor has chickens. Working out. That kid.